eventually say hello. All right, let's see. Oh, I can see Gisela and Emily. Good morning. Hi, Sophia as well. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming. Are you going to join me with some magic wand making today? I think you might. I see Ollie and Archie. Good morning. Is Nina there today? I've been looking for Nina. Couldn't find Nina the other day. Maybe I missed her, but I'm very sorry. Sometimes the names, boys and girls, sometimes my magic tambourine doesn't see you straight away, but I will see you eventually. And parents, just bear with me because I've got two screens I'm staring at to say hello to everybody through the magic tambourine. I will do my best to say everybody that joins us. We are going to have some fun. So Mondays is going to be called Make It Monday. That's because we make stuff. Yay! And I love it when you all join me in making things and then I see pictures of it. Your grown-ups can take a photo of your special creations and send them in to me. Oh, and it makes me so happy. So can you see what I'm wearing in my hair today? I'm wearing my fairy flowers because we're going to make magic wands. Now, your magic wand doesn't have to be a fairy wand. No, it can be a wizard wand. It can be a goblin wand. It can be a magician's wand. It can be any kind of magic wand you like. So what we were going to do is we were going to gather together all the bits and bobs that we need to make our magic wand. In the meantime, I will keep saying hello if I see more people. So one of the most important things you need for a magic wand, boys and girls, is a stick, right? Now we're going to try and make all of our Monday make-its. Everything that we do on Mondays, we're going to make with things that we have around the house. So I'm hoping that if you don't find one particular thing, you can replace it with something else. So if you have a stick from the garden, something like this, it's like a twig from a tree. You're very welcome. And you can make it as long as you want. So you can have a very tall and long magic wand, or you can cut it down like this very long one. You just snap it because it is dry, because I found that on the ground. And you can make a shorter stick. So long as the stick that you're using, everybody, is straight, reasonably straight. Because you don't want your magic, you don't want to wave your magic to somebody like that and your wand is crooked and it goes that way. Oops, you might put the magic spell on the wrong person. That wouldn't work, would it? So make sure your stick is pretty straight as you can find. If you wanted to, and this is what we do, my family don't always use chopsticks when we eat Chinese or Asian food. So we keep the chopsticks. We don't use them, we use spoons. So if you have some chopsticks, clean ones, that would make a great wand as well. So just a chopstick or a stick from the garden. I guess you could use anything straight. I guess you could use an old pencil or a pen that doesn't work anymore. It would be a little shorter. But the imagination can go wild with Monday, Make It Monday here, because it's all about being creative in our homes and not having to go out and buy things. So that's what's the most important thing that you might need, is just a stick to start with. The other thing you might need is something long that you can twirl to join everything together. So you can use pipe cleaners, you can use ribbon from the gift wrapping box. I have a big piece of red fabric. It comes in handy all the time for me, and it's just an old piece of fabric which I cut some strips out of. So we just cut some long strips, something that you can wrap and wrap and wrap and join all your bits and bobs together at the top of your wand. So something like that. The other thing I thought it would be lovely, only if you had it, is maybe a crystal or a gem. And if you don't have a crystal or a gem, you can just use a pebble from the garden, a little river rock from the garden. But some of you may have beautiful crystals that you were given by fairies. I have this lovely crystal here. I'll pop it nice and close to the screen there. My hand reaches a bit closer. You have a look there on Instagram and there on Facebook. That is a rose quartz. And a rose quartz is a beautiful crystal, and the rose quartz is pink. And when I feel and touch and look at a rose quartz, it makes me feel happy and it makes me feel loved. And the very special thing about this kind of crystal is that it is all about love. So I'm going to use a rose quartz in my wand today. Hopefully Ella will come and join us very soon, but she has a video chat with her teacher today. So she will join us as soon as she can. So shall we begin? Are you all ready? We're going to just start slowly and we're going to start putting our bits and pieces together. Oh, that's right. The other thing I thought would be handy to have is just some things that you can poke out to the top of your wand. So I'm just going to make mine a little bit smaller. Chop the bottom off. There we go. Crack! Did you hear that? Crack the branch. So that's my wand. There. I'll just make sure that we haven't got any new people joining us. I want to make sure I say hello to everybody. Very good. And so I thought maybe some feathers. So if you have some household feathers, or if you've gone for a walk and you've found some feathers, I've got these fabulous coloured feathers that I use when I'm at Little Creatures, and I brought them home. So I've got coloured feathers. Let me see what colours I've got. If you like, can you tell me what colours you think I should use in my wand? I've got blue, orange, red, yellow, green, black. What colours, boys and girls? They're all the colours. Oh, can't forget the favourite of purple. Do you see all those colours? Do you guys have favourite colours? Do you think I should use blue and orange? Oh, orange. Yes, okay. Orange is one of them. What else should I use, boys and girls? What's another feather colour that I use? I think I'm going to put 3 feathers in my wand. Let's see. Mez 19, blue and red. All right, so I've got orange, blue and red. Done. Maybe when I make another one later, I'll put in these colours as well. So I'm going to pop them away. Another good thing is if you haven't got feathers, guys, what I did is I went for a walk outside and I had a look at all the things that had fallen off the trees, the branches. Do you remember when we made our autumn leaf pictures a few weeks ago and we had some sticks and branches and leaves that we found in the garden? Well, I went and found some more of those. Dry leaves, dry sticks, dried branches, green, Roxy, I know, Lily. Lily, you know my favourite colour is purple, don't you? So I've got some of these old branches dried up, fell. I haven't cut any off the trees. These just happen to be on the ground. So I might use that one. And, something, maybe that one. So you tell me, what do you think you might put on your magic wands, boys and girls? Have you got feathers at home? And if you're not doing it with me right now, that's awesome. Don't worry, because you can go and have a look in the garden because you know exactly what you need to do now. So once you've got all your bits and bobs, so you've got your stick, you've got some feathers or some leaves or some branches, you could use, oh goodness, I'm just trying to be, other twigs, smaller little twig branches, little tiny ones like the other side of this, little tiny ones like that. Anything that you can pop on the top. The other thing I thought, if you had any Play-Doh or polymer clay, then that would be really awesome because what we could do with that, because you know how Play-Doh or clay, we've got strings flying everywhere, is soft. It's soft and mushy. Well, you could almost make that into like a long snake, and then when it's time to put your crystal on your wand or your little stone, you can push the stone into the clay like that, and you wouldn't have to worry about glue or hot glue, but you could use hot glue if you didn't want to use Play-Doh or clay. So let's get started. Do we have anyone else to say hello to? You're all watching? Are you all making as well? I wonder who's making. Can you tell me if you're making as well at the same time? I'd love to know what you're using. Are you using feathers? Are you using twigs? So this is how it goes. First, you're going to grab, say, a feather, and you're going to pop it at the very top of the stick, like that, you see? Then perhaps we get another feather. And you've got to be really clever with your hands here. You've got to join them all together at the top like that. And my lucky last feather will be there, like that. Then, if you have lots of pipe cleaners, then you could use a pipe cleaner for every time you do this. But I'm going to wrap my string, my ribbon, or my cut piece of material around my feathers a couple of times. Wrap and wrap. And then I'll keep the top bit a little bit out at the top so I can tie it up again at the end. All right, what else am I going to put in? Oh, I've decided I might put in this beautiful leaf cluster here. You see that? I'm going to put that in. So I'm going to add that to the top. You've got chopstick and ribbon, Valerie. Fantastic. So I'm wrapping that. So I'm holding it and I'm going to twist and twirl my ribbon around there again. So you see I've still got lots of ribbon left. If you run out, you just put a new ribbon or you just keep adding more pipe cleaners. That's why it's good. If you've got pipe cleaners, you can just keep putting them on because you can actually decorate the rest of your stick. That's coming later. So what else am I going to put on there? Oh, that's right. I said I was going to pop one of these. Like this. Join it on. Keep twirling. All right, I feel like I'm going to have to tie up my ribbon now. So I'm going to put it down on the desk so I can tie it up. Like this, make a knot. So you guys can go wild with what you put on the top of your wand. So far, can you see what I've made? It's like a bush wand, isn't it? I've made one with green, little tiny skinny leaves and great big, beautiful gum leaves and feathers. And I've got my red, my orange, and my green, and my blue feather that was requested. Hadley and her dolly. Oh, is your dolly making a wand, Hadley? That's awesome. So let me see. I might put some more things on the top. What else? Oh, I've got the ivy. I found this lovely ivy in the backyard this morning when I went out. Had a look around. It's growing all down our back fence and all down through the ground. So I found some ivy. I thought ivy might make magic in a wand. So all the things that you add to your wand, girls and boys, are just a little bit more magic. So you can add something that makes you happy. You can add feathers. You can add sticks. I'm going to wrap this time my red ribbon at the top, and I'm going to tie it up at the top because I'm going to show you what I'll do with the rest of my red ribbon. Mums and dads and kids. So what you can see there is I've tied some red ribbon and I've left a long piece. Can you see that? So you can do that with your pipe cleaner. You can just tie a little bit of pipe cleaner at the top. You can do it with your ribbon from the wrapping paper box, which I've got some purple ribbon there. I'm just going to use this red fabric. And then I'm going to wrap it and go down and down and down and down and down, all the way to the bottom, like that. So now, can you see what I've got? I've got red ribbon going down my wand. So you can put something going down your wand as well, and then once you get to the bottom, you can either tape it up, tie it on, or glue it down. I've just done a little knot. Hey, I'm going to add something else to my wand. I'm going to add some purple ribbon. What do you think, boys and girls? I'm going to add some purple ribbon to my wand. So I'm going to cut a nice long piece. So I'm just going to keep making, and you guys keep making, and if you're watching me, you can get some ideas for when you're making yours later. I'm going to tie this ribbon in half and make a knot. So I've got two long pieces. Oops, not the same length. I was going to try and make them the same length. Let's see if we can do that. So you can just decorate your wand however you like in the end. Now, I've tied it such a great knot that I'm not going to be able to untie it, so I can show you what I was going to do with the ribbon. Let's see. And I know some of my friends out there are very clever and very creative. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, this is how I'll make them the same length. Ta-da! There you go. That's called being creative, right? So I've got two ribbons. You can either curl those You can curl them. You can add more and curl them. You can wrap them around your wand to create 2 colours or 3 or 4, like that. And you can make the other one go around as well, the other way. So there are no limits to how creative you can be with your wand. The more creative, the better, because it's your special wand. It's made from your special magic. And then at the end, we're going to have a little chat about what magic does your wand hold. Everybody's wands might hold different magic. What kind of magic might your wand hold? I'm thinking about what kind of magic my wand will hold. You know, Fairy Mary likes to wave her magic wand around a lot, and Fairy Mary likes to wave around happy magic. Did you know that? So I'm thinking I might have happy magic in my wand. What kind of magic do you boys and girls want to put into your wands? Can you let me know? Ask the kids, what kind of magic? Would it be making someone shrink magic? Would it be happy magic or giggle magic? Perhaps it will be making somebody laugh magic. Yes! What kind of magic is going to be in your magic wands? I'm going to wrap more purple ribbon around the top of my wand, and I'll tell you why, because I do like the idea of some ribbon hanging out the sides and not being wrapped up. So I'll tie one up here. It's almost time to add any other bits and bobs that you've got that you're going to put onto your wand. And when I say bits and bobs, parents, Valerie, rainbow magic. You got it, my friend. I love that kind of magic. So you see, I can leave some ribbons dangling down like that. So when I say bits and bobs, if you've got a craft box, parents, grown-ups, I just happen to have a whole stack of things in a box that I was going to be really creative once, and I was going to make my own costume with bows and flowers and ribbons, and went and bought all this fabulous stuff and never made a costume. But this is something that was left over. These are these beautiful little blue bows. Colourful tape, what a great idea. Of course you can use tape that's colourful and it's already sticky, right? Excellent idea. Thank you, Aurelia. I love it. That's awesome. All right. So I think we've got some rainbow magic in our wands. We've got some sparkly wands because you've got glitter coming out in yours. You can put sparkles if you wanted to glue sparkles onto your wands. You could put some glue first and then put some sparkles on there. Looking good. All right, I can't wait to see these wands. Parents, please send me these pictures. These are going to be fabulous. I'll have to show them to Fairy Mary. I have made room for Ella here, as you can see, but she is on a call with her teacher this morning, and usually they only go for 5 minutes, but it looks like they've gone a little bit over today, so Ella may not join us today. She was a bit excited. I had a stick ready for her too, so she could make hers. So once she does make it, we'll take a photo of ours and we'll pop it on the page so you guys can all see it. Let's see, Hadley says, Hadley, you have all the magic in the world. Did you hear that? Hadley has all the magic. I wonder, I think all of us could have all the magic in the world. Hadley, you have given me the most fantabulous idea. So once we've finished our wands, what we're going to do, I'm just going to add my crystal to my wand. So I'm going to make some clay or some Play-Doh, a shape. I'm going to make it a long snake shape, like a worm shape. So it's long, because I'm going to wrap that around my twig and wand as well. So can you see I've made like a squiggly worm shape out of my Play-Doh or clay, and then I'm going to push it onto the stick, push and wrap. And I'm going to wrap it quite close so I get a nice large area covered with clay or Play-Doh, parents. So push. Rather than just stick it down one side, I feel like it will stay on longer if you wrap it around, can you see what I've done there? I've wrapped the clay around, and you can do that with Play-Doh, and it will go hard eventually, but at the moment it's still soft. At the top of the wand, you don't want the gem at the bottom of the wand, you want it up here because that's where you'll be able to make the magic happen. And if you have a crystal or a gem, this is the good time before it dries up to push it down into the Play-Doh or the clay. Push, push, push in like that, all the way in, just like that. Perfect. This is another little crafty bits and bobs thing that I found. It's a little flower. It's a little clay flower. I make lots of things out of polymer clay, so I have a lot of little bits and pieces. So there you can see how, there's the Instagram people, can have a look. And then the Facebook people, can you see how the gemstone has stuck inside the clay? Just arrived. That's okay. You're very welcome. Who have we got watching? Have we got a child that I can say hello to? Shelley, pop, let me see who's watching with you. My magic tambourine will tell me who it is. What is your name? Shelley, can you let me know the name? So I can, are you guys going to make magic wands? I hope you are. If you've just joined, please watch back. It's going to be on my Facebook page permanently, this post. It stays on Facebook forever, I hope. And so you can go back and watch it. It's going to be on my Instagram live for the next 24 hours or so. But it's super simple, super fun, and super effective. Absolutely it is effective. You are so right, Shelley. So we've just made it out of, shall we go back and just remember what we've used? A stick, a twig, a stick, or a chopstick. You can use either or, something straight. Remember, we wanted it to be straight because we don't want our magic to go to the wrong person. So if we're waving our wand and we make a magic spell and your wand is crooked, you might put the spell on the wrong person. We don't want that to happen. And then some things to put on the top, like feathers and leaves and branches and twigs. You can make it a super duper crazy wand like this, or you can make it a simple wand and just have, let's see, you can make a simple wand and just have one little thing on the top. Some people might just want to make a wand that is like a wizard's wand and not too many things on it, and just have a crystal on the top. No ribbons and no fancy schmancies, just a straight magic wand, as long as the stick is straight. So the possibilities are endless. It is a fun activity, thanks to my beautiful friend, Fairy Snow. Now you guys might know her as Jess, who worked at Little Creatures when we were still open, doing our fabulous music and science. And she's also beautiful Fairy Snow. And she made these lovely fairy wands on Saturday in a live video, which we watched. Ella and I watched and got this amazing idea and thought, what a great, beautiful activity. That's where I got it from. So thanks, Miranda. It is a fabulous, great activity. And you can use anything you have around the house. There's no need to go shopping, which is what I love the most about these activities. So that's my wand there. Now, we're going to chat about how we're going to put the magic in the wand. Now, we've had a couple of people suggest that you can put rainbow magic in there, you could put happy magic in your wand. Hadley suggested that she has all the magic in the world. And I think you could have any magic you want in your wand. Now, let me tell you something very special about the moon. Let me tell you, you know the moon that comes out at night when you sleep? There's a very special secret about the moon. The moon has magic powers. Yes, it does. Not only does the moon light up the sky for people to be able to see where there's no lights, the moon also sends down lots of moon magic. And the moon magic works super, super well with crystals. The moon magic can help make the crystals more powerful. So if you have a crystal like mine, which is my rose quartz, or any other crystal, can even be a rock pebble that you've created, that you've put on your wand, because now that you've put it on your wand, it's going to be magical anyway. If you don't have a rock or a pebble on your wand, it doesn't matter. You have still put together all these lovely bits and pieces, these elements to create your wand. Now, let me tell you something. The moon comes out in different shapes, doesn't it? And once a month, we get what we see as a full moon. Yes. So when we see a full moon, it means the moon is full and round in the sky. So your grown-ups will help you and let you know when there would be a full moon, because let me tell you, during a full moon is when we can add magic to our wands. So once you've made your wand, wait around for a lovely night where there's a full moon, pop your wand outside somewhere. Now you can put it on the windowsill from the inside, but that means the magic has to go through the glass. So it's much better if you put it on the outside. Somewhere outside, somewhere under cover and safe, where that night, when the moon is full, it shines down onto your wand and puts whatever magic you ask for in there. And I think my wand's going to have happy magic. Ta-da! Ta-da! What sound does your wand make? Mine goes ta-da! Your wand might go bring, or your wand might go bzzz. Your wand can go bippity boppity boo.